What's up, y'all? So today we're going to go through the 10 steps of what you guys need to take to be a homeowner. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and start your research and get your research in early. So particularly the things that you want to look for is pricing. You want to know how much you want to pay for your mortgage, and you also want to look and do some research on your location, because if you're someone that's moving from out of state or you're relocating to Atlanta, you definitely want to figure out what neighborhoods are perfect and ideal for you. All right, so the second thing that you want to do is determine how much house you can afford. So lenders generally recommend that you look for homes that's within 2 to 5 times your annual household income. So if you're making $50,000 a year, you want to look for homes that are $150 and let's say around $300,000. So the third thing that you want to do is get a pre-approval. And to paint a picture of what this looks like is you'll find a mortgage banker or a lender. They'll pull your financial information, and at that point, they'll give you a price range, a more solid price range of what you can afford and what that looks like for your ideal home. Step number 4, and the most important step, is finding a real estate agent. You know what? We're gonna call this step Find Rashard the Realtor. And you guys have already found me because you clicked on this page. So I really appreciate it, and I thank you guys. But the reason that this step is so important is because you want to have an agent that represents your best interests at heart. So you want to find someone that represents you and finds you the best deal possible for this new home that you're gonna purchase. Also, on top of that, you as a buyer do not have to pay the 3% commission fees. That is paid completely by the seller. So it's a win-win for you. So step number 5 is to shop for a home and make you an offer. Now that you've hired me as your real estate agent, it's time for us to go out, find you a home, and let's make an offer on that particular home. Step number 6 is to get a home inspection. The reason that we want to get a home inspection, and that is so important, is because when you and I are going to look at this home, there are going to be some things that we can't see cosmetically that may be wrong with the home. Their home may need a new foundation, there may be leaking of the pipes, it may need new flooring. You and I can't see these things visibly, so we need to hire a qualified contractor and a qualified inspector to go out and inspect the home to make sure that you're finding this home and it doesn't have any things that you may have to pay for on the back end after closing. Step number 7 is to work with a mortgage banker to select your loan. There's different loans that you may qualify for, and there's also different loans that give you different interest rates and require you to put larger or lesser amount of money down. So work with your lender, figure out what loan is best for you in the home that you selected. Step 8 is for you to have the home appraised. The reason that you want to have the home appraised is because we want to protect your value. We don't want you to pay $300,000 for a house and that home is only appraised for $280,000. At that point, you lose $20,000. So to protect you, your value, and your hard-earned money, we're going to go ahead and get you an appraisal for that home to make sure that we protect the value. However, we're going to find you a really great deal where you have equity into the home, so don't worry about that step. All right, so we're almost at the home stretch. Step number 9 would be for us to collectively work together to coordinate the paperwork for your closing. So You're gonna, at this point, you have an attorney, you have a lender, you have myself. You're also gonna have someone that's gonna do the title paperwork to make sure that his title is clear. And what that means is we wanna make sure that the seller who is selling this home has complete and absolute ownership of this home. So when you make the purchase for this home, it is completely yours. Now that we're down to the last step is closing on your home. We're gonna schedule a closing with the attorney, get all the documents signed, get the paperwork signed, and the home is officially yours. Congratulations on purchasing your new home. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If there's anything that I might have missed, or if there's any question that you may have, feel free to drop a comment below, send me a private message, whatever works best for you guys. I really appreciate it.